Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 07. Today we have a truck race at Martinsville and a modified race at Meadow Creek. I'm not quite sure which fictional track that is in relation to NASCAR 06, but we'll find out later. Let's head off to qualifying for Martinsville first. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again, really appreciate it. I hope that you guys are liking this new series. I'm going to probably go a couple more weeks before I make any final decisions. I mentioned this in my live stream and in a couple other videos I've already recorded for this week, but the next couple weeks are going to be super busy for me, so I'm not really in the mood to adjust the schedule. So probably not for 3 more weeks. We'll kind of reevaluate to see what needs to stay, what needs to go, maybe get a new project going, stuff like that. So things will probably stay pretty similar the next couple weeks, besides, well, whenever the live streams are going to be. But I talk about those in my NASCAR Heat 2 video, so if you want to know when the next live stream is, that will be your source of information. Well, let's head off to qualifying. We definitely need to start getting better here in the truck series and fast if we're going to have any chance at competing for a championship. Because we have struggled here. Okay. And that, I'm sure that's not the best start to a qualifying effort there. But this is our first short track for the truck series, so I do hope that we can have a little more success than our 1.5 to 2 mile tracks that we've been to thus far. And it does look like we are going to qualify well I screwed this corner up a little bit, but probably going to need another lap. Yeah, 10th on lap 1. I definitely don't want to start on the outside, so we definitely need to improve here on lap 2. And it looks like we might. Is it a pole? Second. That's not good. I'd rather be 3rd, 5th, 7th, or 9th than I would be 2nd. Not going to make any changes. We'll head back to the menu and then we'll get the race started. So yeah, like I said, next 3 weeks or so are going to be super busy for me. So probably won't be too many changes to the schedule. If for some reason a video doesn't go up on its scheduled day, oh well, I'll try to make up for it. But like I said, it's going to be slow goings for a little while. But once these 3 weeks are up, I'm definitely going to be live streaming a lot more. Because I do want to get... because live streams turn up great on my money situation because I get a ton more views there. But let's head off to Martinsville. I don't know why I decided not to click the button, but yeah, live streams bring in a ton more views and in turn bring in a ton more revenue. So I'm definitely going to be doing more live streams. Definitely NASCAR Heat 2 live streams. We'll be doing we'll continue that NASCAR 06 live stream I started last week. If you missed that, I did a NASCAR 06 live stream on Friday of last week. And we're now trying to do all 4 championships in one season. So that's the goal in NASCAR 06 right now. But let's head off to the race and hopefully not die on this initial start because we're starting 2nd. No idea how good of a restart we're going to get because it doesn't really matter going into turn 1. Alright, let's not cause a crash. Got David Ragan and Timothy Peters. Aaron Crocker as well. Okay, Timothy Peters slowed down a lot, so I had to get out of the way of that. But I am trying to avoid being a bad driver because I've already developed a villain reputation in the short few weeks that I've been racing. So, and that probably didn't help the cause. David Ragan now has over a 2nd lead. I should really stop saying that I'm going to be a nicer driver because every time I do, I manage to screw that up. But I really do want to be a better driver. I really do. But it's just part of the nature of my being is being super aggressive and taking advantage of opportunity. Okay, why are we so squirrely off the corners? Alright, well, we're tightening the car up on the pit stop, that's for sure. Yeah. I think we might have lost our chance at winning this race, but man, this is a long race. I think David Ragan's going to start pulling away. It's just a matter, well, start pulling away. He has pulled away. But it's just a matter of if we can maintain the second spot. Timothy Peters is definitely bringing a challenge. I felt it was better just to hit the wall than do the little squirrely back and... Oh, David Ragan got loose. He got loose. Problem is, he got loose and then went to the inside, and then he got tight. Nice to see the AI screwing up, but now we got him pissed off at us. So I'm going to try to share draft on a short track. Probably not the best idea, but if it helps us not be a rival, then maybe. But this has definitely changed the game. I thought David Ragan was going to pull away and we wouldn't really have a shot at it until pit stops. I really don't want to keep hitting him, but every time I'm careful, I screw up. So, and now I got Timothy Peters on my inside. Because every time I try to be nice, I try share drafting, I try to make sure I'm not going to hit anybody. I either hit the wall or I mess up the corner entry. We got tire wear already, which I'm sure isn't going to help the situation. Hey, at least Timothy Peters doesn't hate us yet. That's very nice. I am going to try to keep it that way. Again, David Ragan's pretty fast, so I don't know if I'll be able to catch up to him or not. Well, this might be the first time that you guys see a driver that you actually recognize in this truck series. NASCAR 06, especially you younger viewers. Obviously, your older viewers know who some of these guys are, but since David Ragan still races in the Cup Series to this day, you at least recognize somebody. Oh, he hit us, but we're still going to take the lead. And Peters gets around for second because we washed Ragan up the track. Alright, trying not to get into Peters too much because he actually likes me. But also me hitting the wall isn't really helping my little percentage meter thingy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to call that. But obviously hitting the wall doesn't help that cause. Oh, Aaron Crocker's now in the party as well. And that was Eric Darnell right behind us. Alright, so we are getting pretty close to pit stops. Possibly next time by for us, we're going to have to be smart and not pit with a bunch of people, which actually is probably going to be this time by. I think that's going to be the best thing for us, is pit with a very few cars. So we're coming in this time, 70 miles per hour down pit road. That's a wall, but it didn't really hurt us too much. Wow, we're already pretty tight. So we're actually not going to make any adjustments. I just need to be a better driver. 4 tires and fuel, see what the pit crew can do. Obviously, this is the best time to pit, assuming that we don't get a caution, because we don't have any cars anywhere near us. But if we get a caution, we might be in some deep trouble. Which means when we exit, we have to be super clean. And not get into anybody and cause a caution there, because we want the stops to cycle through. There are people coming now. I can talk. But I'm really hoping I can get back out onto the track with minimal traffic. And that's actually what happened. So now we just gotta hope that everything cycles through. Because we are at least 1 lap down, maybe 2. 1 lap down, so we will probably be in lucky dog position, but I would rather not test this game There's David Ragan, actually. So, we actually came out pretty darn close to him. He's still mad at me, and that probably didn't help. Oh, yeah, he's pissed off now. That actually was the cleanest tap. Oh, there's Eric Darnell. Let's get around him cleanly. And that's probably for the lead right there. Oh, Darnell's still there. I didn't listen to the spotter. I think he did say that there was somebody low. But Darnell was still there. Aaron Crocker is right there off of pit road. And Ron Hornaday as well. There's Timothy Peters. Oh, crap. Timothy Peters has inherited the lead. We are in second. We got Darnell fighting with us. So Peters has inherited the lead. So we did kind of like a 4-car shuffle here. But Peters is going to start getting in lap traffic here. So that might help us if we're going to contend for this race. But Darnell just really doesn't care right now. He just ran into us. Can we catch Peters? Probably not. But I said the same thing about Ragan, and he screwed up. So let's just hope for that, and lap traffic could play a factor into this as well. So yeah, it's kind of nice in 07. We have more drivers that you would recognize. In 06, there are barely any drivers in 06 you would recognize in these lower series, especially the truck series. But it's nice, like Timothy Peters, he's raced this year, as recently as this year in the truck series. David Ragan obviously is still racing in the Cup series. Ron Hornaday has raced fairly recently. So it's nice to have some more recent guys. NASCAR 08 has even more guys, but this game struggles because there's barely any DLC. Well, not DLC, there's barely any paint schemes that you can unlock. Meanwhile, during that rant, we just passed Timothy Peters. So, maybe I should rant more often. Alright, we got a lap truck here that really isn't giving us the inside. So, he's going to be a little trouble. He might have actually held up Timothy a little bit. Alright, he actually gave us the inside on the one corner. We didn't need it. I'm going to try... Nope, he's going to block. Block is his name of his game right now. And that caused me to screw up. So thanks a lot, lap traffic. And I think Peters is underneath now. Yep. So I gotta give him the inside. Hopefully I can get around Darnell. Okay, alright, save it. Alright, saved it for the most part. Still fifth. But of course David Ragan's now here. So yeah, pit stop just kind of did a 5-car swap here. But now we got David Ragan to deal with. I would love to pass him cleanly, so that maybe he won't be too pissed off with us. Alright, well he took out some aggression there, but it didn't seem to lower the rival meter. Okay, he took out even more aggression there. And that was more penalized on his part. We got 2 laps to go at the line. Crew chief is talking about fuel, but we don't need to worry about it. We're not going to win this race thanks to contact with Darnell that kind of screwed us over. But not really his fault either. David Ragan, on the other hand, that was entirely his fault. But he paid the bigger penalty for it. White flag was out, sponsored by Richard Petty. Overall, a good race considering what we've done recently. We did have a chance at the win, which is something I really would have liked to have. But overall, a 4th place is a much improved result. I'll take it. I will take it. Peters, Hornaday, and Darnell finished top 3. So I will take a 4th place finish. That'll help us gain some prestige and stuff like that. Don't know if our hero meter will go up considering how many times we got into David Ragan, but we'll see. Nope, villain points, of course. But yeah, prestige and fans definitely went up after that, which is good. Overall, a good day. David Ragan probably not going to like us too much, but that's Martinsville. That's Martinsville for you. But he still recovered to a 5th place finish, even though he tried to screw us over. We got 2 phone calls here. Things that we don't need to worry about. If you want to listen to those things, you can go back and watch my 06 playthrough, and I'd listen to those, but there's not really much of a need. They're exactly the same. So let's head to Meadow Creek. I'm not exactly sure what fictional track this is, because in 06 they had different, well, some of them had different names. I'm not sure if this is the Hawaiian one, or if this is the Floating Pants one, or if this was the super short track, or I don't know. Obviously, for those references, you would need to watch my 06 series, which I highly recommend. It was very good until everything went horribly wrong. But we've had 2 wins and 1 absolutely terrible finish, and 1 we didn't even race. So, alright, so this is the Floating Pants one. This one was known as Levi Strauss in 06. So let's head out and qualify. I usually do well as long as I don't get loose off of the second turn and go down pit road, which I have done on a couple of occasions. Alright, gotta get used to this car again, that's for sure. A lot of differences. Let's see if we can qualify well. If not well, at least qualify on the inside line, because especially in the modifieds, you need to have the inside line, otherwise you're going to have a bad day, as we've proven in the past. Oh, super loose off. Second, of course. So now the only way that we can be on the bottom is if we win the pole, and I don't think we're going to do that. We're super loose. I'm actually going to tighten up the car. Yep, definitely tightening up the car. Alright. Second place. That's probably not a good thing unless we get an excellent initial start. But definitely going to tighten up the car. A lot. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, but man, we were pretty darn close too. But let's see if we can get a good start or get lucky and get on the inside right away. Nope. And here comes the cavalry here. Because, oh, that's a teammate too. I should probably be more careful. Alright, we kind of forced our way. Nope. Yep, we kind of forced our way to the bottom. Okay, yep, car's definitely tighter now. But hey, falling back to 7th is probably a good result. Oh, he was there. Oh, no cautions. Spotter, you need to be a little more vocal. Alright, and we're stuck on the outside again. I was just about to say how happy I was with the fact that we only lost 4 spots on that start, but so much for that. I don't know why it's so hard in this series. Because in the other series, it's super simple. Just, whoa. It's super simple. Just wait a short period of time and go to the bottom. But in this series, if you are not on the bottom, you are done for. As demonstrated by my fall from 2nd to 15th. Now, maybe we can get on a roll here and make up some spots, since we do have a fast car. We're still loose off at times, but I can deal with that. Because we are fast. Now that I've finally run my line. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this series. But if you start on the outside, you're done for. You really are. And Spotter, I mean, it's not really his fault, because there's so much going on that it's hard to tell. But I did not see anybody coming on my inside, and he was there and spun us around, and now we're here. But we got a teammate up there. We've pissed off a bunch of our teammates already, So let's try not to piss him off. We've definitely pissed off most of the populace here. Yeah, I think we're going to kind of be stuck with villain status in this game, which is fine. I'm fine with being a villain. Alright, we got a teammate here. We're going to try to draft with him a little bit before we probably wreck him trying to pass him. But who knows. Or wreck ourselves because we're stupid. He actually gave us the inside line here, so we're going to take it. Got into him, of course. Should be able to clear him in this corner. Go after the next target here after scraping the wall for good measure. I always say for good measure, but when I say that when I'm teaching band, it turns into a pun because, you know, measures in music for good measure, but it makes much more sense here because it's not a pun, that's the barrels. Why does the camera angle do that? I hate the modified series sometimes. I really do. I really want to pass our teammate cleanly. Nope. Why not? I can't do anything cleanly, and now he's super pissed off at us. Well, compared to normal teammate status. Lord in heaven. Oh, crap. Yeah, now our teammate is our rival. Great. Well, at least we passed him cleanly there. God in heaven, I wish there was cautions in this series. Actually got past him relatively cleanly. Scraped the wall a couple times, but we never actually hit the guy. But it does look like we're going to be stuck here in 13th. Because I'm a terrible driver, and the outside line is a death trap in these games. Much so, well, correction. Outside line in the modifieds in these games is a complete death trap. That is a more accurate statement. We've damaged the car so much, I'm surprised it's still running. White flag is out, sponsored by Not Me Mufflers. Is that, or is it? Yeah, it looks like Not Me Mufflers. I don't know. We actually might make a pass here. No. But we caught up to these guys. I didn't think we would. Which shows we had a fast car, but I'm a stupid driver. At least one of our teammates finished 4th after all that. Yep, barely any skill points because we're terrible and have no skill. And let's head back to the menu. See how many villain points we accumulated. A ton. Somehow we got fans and prestige out of that, but I'm not going to question it. Somebody's mad at us. Who knows who it is, because a ton of people are mad at us. Let's go back to the menu, check out the standings, and then call this episode good. One of these days, my luck will start turning around in this game. Who knows when it'll be, but one of these days. Alright, this is probably an apology. Yep. We'll autosave. And then we'll check out the standings, which should be much improved in the trucks. Probably not so great in the modifieds. Excuse me. We were 30th after the last episode, but we're up to 22nd now, so we're definitely improving. Still got a long ways to go. Modifieds, we dropped down to 6th, but we're still within striking range. Jimmy Johnson leading the Cup Series, and Tony Stewart's leading the Xfinity Series. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.